This is Frank Glosh from Partners Realty Group. I'd like to take a few minutes and explain one of our compensation plans that we offer for salespeople that would be interested in coming to our organization, and how that plan compares to the typical brokerage plan that's available in the market at the high commission, low fee model. Okay, um, let's take a gross commission of roughly $60,000. Okay, that would be for the year on both sides. For a typical real estate model that's out there and the compensation plans that are available, right off the top of the $60,000 gross commission, the brokerage would take a franchise fee. Okay, the franchise fees typically run between 5 and 6%. For the sake of argument, let's take 6%. 6% of $60,000 would be $3,600 for the franchise fee. Now, one of the selling points for a compensation plan is we cap our franchise fee. So the brokerage would say, oh yeah, we charge a franchise fee, but we cap it. So when you reach a certain production level, you no longer have to pay the franchise fee. So let's just say, for sake of argument, that the franchise fee is capped at $3,000. So in this case, if you made a gross commission of $60,000, it would have been $3,600, but it's capped at $3,000. So we'll subtract out the $3,000. Okay. Also, for this type of high commission, low fee model, typically the broker will charge a transaction fee, and the transaction fee is usually on a per side, per deal, per transaction basis. For a production level of $60,000, that would typically, at a $250,000 price for a house, 5% commission, you're looking at roughly 10 sides of a transaction. So say we take a transaction fee or an admin fee of $100 per transaction, which is actually pretty low compared to what's available out there. But for sake of argument, we'll take $100. $100 times 10 transactions or 10 sides would be $1,000. So that's $1,000 off the top. All right. Now at Partners, the franchise fee is 0. At Partners, the admin fee is 0. Okay. So right off the top, for your gross commission of $60,000 at another brokerage, you would actually have a gross commission of $56,000. Okay. At Partners, when you have a gross commission of $60,000, you have a gross commission of $60,000. So after we get the gross commission numbers, we work into the split that you negotiated with your broker when you came to work for them. All right. At a competing brokerage, to get a relatively large split, at a $60,000 production level, you're looking at, I guess, 70-30 is the typical plan that is available. Okay. So the broker would take 30% of your $56,000. 30% of $56,000 is $16,800 that the broker would keep. Okay. At Partners, at a production level of $60,000, a typical plan that we would have would be an 80-20 plan for the first $50,000 of production. Okay, we cater our plans to the individual salesperson, but this would be a good example of a typical plan for somebody with a gross commission of roughly $60,000 a year. Okay. So at 80-20, the first $50,000, that means that the Partners amount would be $10,000. Okay. For the next $10,000 of production, because you made $60,000, you actually get bumped up to an 85-15 split. Okay. So now, after your first $50,000, the second $10,000, the Partners part is only $1,500. Okay, so that's a total gross commission or total split of $11,500. Okay, now one of the things that the competing brokers say is, well, yeah, it's 70-30, but we cap, and then you go to 95-5. Well, a typical cap for a brokerage is around $20,000 to $24,000. that the company makes, right? At a $60,000 production level, you have not capped. So you are at that 16,800 that they're taking away from you. Okay? So $60,000 minus the $4,000 worth of franchise fees and admin fees that gave you to $56,000. And then when you apply your split of 70-30, $56,000 minus 16,800 gives you $39,200. 39,200. For partners, $60,000 minus $11,500 is $48,500. Okay. To be able to get this 70-30 split, most brokerages that are out there are going to charge you some type of desk fee, monthly fee, whatever they would like to call it. Okay. These range from, I've seen lows of 65 to highs of 270, 275, 300. Okay. For sake of argument, we'll take the low number. We'll take $65 a month. Okay. $65 a month times 12 months a year, that's $780 for the year. Okay. For partners, to get the type of split that we're talking about for our typical plan, it would be around $200 a month. Okay, $200 times 12 months a year, that's minus $2,400. All right. So, how much money are you taking home? When you do your deductions and you look at what your monthly fees are and what the franchise fee and admin fees are, your take-home money for a competing brokerage when you make $60,000 a year in gross commission is $38,420. And again, remember, this is before you put any of the extra fees, international fees, any type of regional fees, any of the other fees that get added into your monthly bill. Okay. This is a commission split of roughly, true commission split of roughly 64%. Okay. At Partners, for the same production, the same gross commission of $60,000, you would take home $46,100. Okay, that's $8,000 difference. Okay, and that's like I said, that was before you subtract out other fees that are included with other brokerages. Okay, this is a true commission rate of 77%. We feel that this is a really good commission split, a really good true commission split, and that we have a lot to offer potential salespeople. If you'd like to get in touch with us and discuss this further, you can reach us at 732-734-6334 and ask for Frank or Dan. Thanks for watching the video, and have a good one.